Hello YouTube and welcome to a quick and dirty video on how to kill Kyzogg the Reanimator on Veteran and a bit of a comparison with normal and then my opinion on the Veteran versus normal thing. Now we're using a Demolitionist for this video just basically because there was a question on Reddit and why not kill two birds with one stone. But you can do this with any mastery. I can't bring it up because I'm already a Demolitionist, but if you're a soldier, you could do this with Force Wave, you could do this with Cadence. Just pick one skill and put 1 point per level into your mastery bar and 2 points per level into whatever skill you've got. I'm using Firestrike on this character. I've also pre-created another Demolitionist, which I'm starting with Blackwater Cocktail on, and I'm going to show you how to kill Kyzogg with that after this one. So as I said, level 5, 4 points in physique, 4 points in the bar, 8 points in Firestrike. As far as gear goes, I've deliberately left it all on the ground. I'm not using components. All I've picked up is Hevel's Greatsword. Now Hevel's Greatsword, if you go right back to where you start, this is the prison here. You run up the road, you come around here, and it's in this house here in a body in that back corner. Now you can come through here. I think I did go this way this time, but sometimes there's a rock there and you have to go around. Either way, this sword, it's always in that house. You won't always get a charge prefix. Often you'll just get Hevel's Greatsword with no additional modifiers, and that's fine. It'll work just as well. So I got to level 5 at the top of this hill. Let's go kill Kyzogg. I've got Firestrike on the left click there, which you can't see because of the loading screen, but I'm basically just going to hold left click and kill everything that way. Now Kyzogg's mechanics, of which he has 2, the first one is he has a little green aether bomb that he'll throw at you. It'll explode, do a little bit of damage, and then it'll put a little pool of aether on the ground, much like these, but it'll actually hurt you. And the other thing he does is he will summon 3 at a time, I believe, zombies to help him out. One of the zombies may be covered in aether crystals, kind of glowing. Those ones it's important to kill first, because they also will throw additional aether bombs. So with that said, let's go kill him. I've got 7 potions, that should be enough. So this soldier here, it's important to kill him first because he will charge you and do a ton of damage if you don't. But other than that, whittle down his friends, and then when he doesn't have any friends, go ahead and hit him. Don't stand in the green pools, and you should be fine. So there you saw his little green bomb. That's the aether pool on the ground there. And now he's summoning more zombies. Just keep them cleared out and you'll be fine. And don't stand in the green goo. And it's just a matter of time. I've already used 1 potion. Now I've used 2. I would prefer not to use so many, but I think I'm taking a little extra damage because I'm recording. I'm not playing as well as I could. Here's the little green man that you have to kill first. I didn't let him throw his aether bomb, but just believe me, he does. And it's annoying to dodge 2 of them. Okay, and that's another potion gone. I think that's 3 now. Again, kill the green guy, clear out Kyzogg's friends, and then hit him a few more times, and watch out for his little green bombs. He will, if you're not in melee range, he will actually throw additional green bombs instead of melee attacking you. So you do want to stay fairly close, because those are quite annoying. So that's 4 potions I've used now, and once you get him down to about maybe 500, you can just ignore his friends and kill him. They will all fall over and die once he does. as you can see there. If you do run out of potions during the fight, this body will often have one. There's another body over here that will also usually have a potion between one of them, and there may be a couple others around that I can't find at the moment. But that's the basic idea. Kill his friends, don't stand in the aether goo, and eventually you'll just wear him down. So we're going to exit, and this is Blackwater Cocktail. Similar idea. I've already cleared up to the rift before him, and as you can see, haven't spent any points, so we'll put those in physique. I have put 5 points in the bar, and I'm going to be putting all remaining points into Blackwater Cocktail until we kill him. So I have got the left click as just regular weapon attack, and then Blackwater Cocktail on the right button. Alright, so we're running up the hill, and I'm just going to throw Blackwater Cocktail at things and then hit them with a sword. It's pretty much the same plan I have for Kyzogg. Level 1 Blackwater Cocktail unfortunately doesn't do a huge amount of damage, but it is AoE and it's more than nothing. Now because I am playing on Veteran, one of the things you have to keep in mind is even the regular zombies, they will take a little bit longer to die than they will on normal, and you do have to be a little bit careful about your positioning. You do not want to get surrounded. 3 points in Blackwater Cocktail. This should hopefully do a bit more damage. I think it gets area of effect as well. That may be on the modifier for it, but you can definitely see there's a lot more damage. I'm just going to make sure I don't get surrounded. Keep throwing Blackwater Cocktails when they're off cooldown, although my aim was not the best there. And we'll get to Kyzogg. I'm going to aim to get there around level 5, same as the Firestrike character, but we'll see how it goes. I think, no, I use the lore notes. I thought I had a couple saved up just in case I needed them, but apparently not. Should be alright though. As these spawn, throw a Blackwater Cocktail, throw another one at these guys. As long as they're all standing in fire, they'll die. So we'll work our way down. As soon as I hit level 5, I'm just going to run into the cave. I do have a lot less potions on this character though. As you can see, I'm down to my last one as it is. So this should be interesting. Okay, level 5. Let's duck in. Clear out these little zombies here, and then I'll chuck 3 more points into Blackwater Cocktail, and that should be enough to kill Kyzogg. I may have to do a little bit of kiting, just because I don't have the potions for it, but we'll see how it goes. The damage is a fair bit higher, which is nice. One thing you can do if you have a range skill is you can lob bombs down there. Some attacks don't go down from up here. I'm not sure why, but Blackwater Cocktail definitely does. I've noticed if you have a gun, sometimes you won't be able to shoot them, potentially out of range. I'm not sure. Blackwater Cocktail definitely works. That's a wall. Okay, so as I said before, I'm going to hit these bodies around here. I'm going to try and get some extra potions because I may need them. Looks like I don't get any potions. But that's alright. We'll just run around in circles and throw fire at him. He's going to stand in it. And he'll take a lot of burning damage. You can see he's already taken a decent chunk of health. Just keep moving. Try not to stand in the green things in the aether when he does drop his bombs. And you should be fine. These plague walkers, the green guys, prioritize killing them first. And keep Kyzogg in the fire. Keep running around. And he'll fall over. No problem. Probably shouldn't need a potion for this. Easy peasy. As you can see, with me being ranged, he's throwing a lot more of the aether bombs than he did when I was in melee range. It's making it a little bit harder to kite. But with Blackwater Cocktail being on such a long cooldown, you got plenty of time to run in between throws, and you just avoid the green patches. It's no problem. you absolutely can just go in and melee him. As long as you keep throwing the fire at him, you should be alright. This is actually how I kill him on an Arcanist as well. I use the Ice Nova, and I stand here and hit him with this greatsword. While he takes cold damage, the Ice Nova kills his friends. And it's fairly straightforward, fairly easy. You do use a lot more potions though. So that's Blackwater Cocktail, again at level 5. Didn't even spend all my physique points. And 7 points Blackwater Cocktail, 5 points in the bar. So now we are going to create a, we'll call him Peasant, because he's not going to be on Veteran. And we're going to run there straight from the start. We'll pick up Hevel's Greatsword again, and I'll show the difference in the difficulty levels between normal and Veteran. So ignoring everything, ignore the lore note, ignore these guys, just run past. You don't need to kill any of these. This character probably won't make it to level 5 before we get to Kyzogg, but it's really not going to make any difference. I mean, look at this. I'll kill one of these, there'll be acid on the floor, and I'll just stand in it. Look how much damage I'm not taking. It really doesn't matter on normal. You take very little damage. The monster packs are much smaller. On normal, when you get a champion, you'll get 1. Whereas on Veteran, that same champion pack, it would have been a pack, and it would have been 2 or 3. And you have to fight them all at the same time. The rewards for Veteran, obviously, you get a lot more gear because there are more champions to kill. And you get 10% bonus XP per monster. And also there's a lot more monsters, so you just get a lot more XP. Typically at the end of Act 1, if I'm playing on normal, I'll be level 13, 14 when I'm killing Warden Creek. And if I'm playing on Veteran, usually it's somewhere between 17 and 20 when he dies. So I'm just going to go in here, get some XP. I'm going to pick up those lore notes. I probably should have grabbed the one back in the prison, so we can at least get to maybe level 4. As I said though, we're not spending any attribute points. We're not even going to pick a class. We're just going to go in there and kill him. And it really shouldn't be an issue. You'll notice on Veteran he had about 4,500 hit points. On normal it's going to be closer to 1,500. So we should be able to kill him with a single potion. Face tank everything. Probably won't even bother killing his friends. So we'll fight our way up the hill and go say hi. I'm going to kill the Aether Crystals and other things on the way, just so we can make sure we get to level 4. Also, I find that whenever I'm making a new character, it's always Aether Crystals are the first bottleneck I come to when it comes to crafting various gear upgrades. When it comes to respeccing things, I always run out of Aether Crystals long before Scrap. And Scrap is always next. You just can't have enough Aether Crystals. As you can see with this on normal, I don't care where I'm standing. I mean, on Veteran I was worried about getting surrounded. On normal, it just doesn't matter. Let's see how much they hit for. Okay, the lightning dudes hit decently, but even then, I just walk into the middle of the pack. Doesn't really phase me. I may have to use a potion here. In fact, I will. Leaves me with 1 for Kyzogg, and it'll be no problem. Let's get rid of this crystal. Still don't think we're going to make it to level 5, but that's fine. 4 will be plenty. So, as I thought, level 4. We're not even going to be able to kill a couple of zombies in here and make it to 5, but that's fine. You'll also notice I have much less health. I have only 250 instead of close to 500 on the other characters, because I haven't put points into physique, and I haven't put points into the Demolitionist bar, but you'll see it won't make a difference. So here we go. Let's see how many mechanics he actually uses. Okay, he summoned some friends. Alright. Let's just stand here and kill him. We'll see how many potions I need. Alright, that's one potion. And I am standing in the Aether Pools. And I have killed just the soldier for his friends. My potion's about to come off cooldown. I've got one left. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I will use it just in case. There you go. Didn't dodge anything. Killed just the one of his friends, and I probably could have not killed that. And it was very easy. Stood in the Aether Pool. Did take a lot of damage for that. You definitely could cut that down, and you probably should. And there's level 5. So, realistically, I think Veteran should be the default setting for this game, and Normal should be for people who just got home from a 12-hour shift. They will just want to have a beer and relax, and so they want to be able to play with one hand on the mouse and one hand with a beer in it, and that's completely fine. And even if that's not you, you play how you want to. It's a single-player game. There's no skin off anyone else's back. But as you can see, on Normal, this game is very, very easy. There's no challenge at all. And realistically, I didn't need to know about Kyzogg's Aether Pools. I didn't need to know that I should kill the green guys first. Because the normal damage is so low, it just didn't matter. On Veteran, you have to have a good build, or at least a decent build. You have to know what the boss's mechanics are. If you just play through on Normal, you're going to get to Elite and you're going to run straight into a brick wall. If you don't know what's dangerous, you don't know what to look out for, everything's going to kill you. On Normal difficulty, you can get through Normal difficulty with almost nothing for resistances. Whereas on Veteran, you're going to want to have those resistances. For Act 1, you're going to want Elemental and a little bit of Poison. For Act 2, you're going to want to add Piercing and Bleeding, and there's one boss that does a decent amount of Vitality. And then from Act 3 onwards, you're going to want Chaos and Aether as well. And you pretty much want all of your top row to be maxed by Act 3, and the bottom row around 50%. And you're going to have a lot of trouble if you don't. So for new players, I highly recommend Veteran, just to learn the game. You don't have to. No one's even going to know if you don't. But it will be significantly easier. You won't know what bosses are hard, you won't know why they're hard, and you'll show up to Elite with no resistances, and you will just die over and over and over. So, like I said, recommend Veteran for everybody. If you're just looking for a relaxed play style, play on Normal. If you're a veteran of 20 different builds and you just want to get to 94 and put your new shiny gear on and try out your new build, play Normal. And if you just want to play Normal, go for it. But if you want to learn the game, I highly recommend playing on Veteran. So that's the end of the video. I hope everybody learned something, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.